new Super Mario Bros. Movie is doing quite well commercially. Some are calling it arguably the best video game movie ever made. It's definitely a major improvement on the first live-action movie, which was universally panned. The new movie has fantastic visuals and sounds, with well-formed and voice-acted characters. There are several monsters from the vast Mario universe that make appearances in the movie, and here's a list of the major ones. But before we get into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Kamek. Kamek is the magical confidant and advisor to the main villain of the series, Bowser. He is also the primary caretaker of baby Bowser. Kamek has psychic powers such as divination and foreseeing the future, along with being able to manipulate objects with only his mind. Kamek is featured as a boss in the Yoshi's Island series and Mario Party DS. Kamek is voiced by veteran voice actor Kevin Michael Richardson in the movie. He also has an infamous reputation for using his magical abilities to create obstacles in Mario's way as he tries to rescue Princess Peach. In the film, he is an important character who is always by the side of Bowser and advises him on what to do next. Kamek acts as the main voice of reason in the new movie. Goombas. Goombas are iconic. They're small, brown, shiitake mushroom-like entities that have 2 feet and no arms. However, in the original Japanese rendition, they are more similar to chestnuts. They're quite easy to kill with a single stomp and not much of a threat. There are some powerful forms of Goombas as well, like Captain Goomba. Legendarily, Goombas are the first enemies that the player meets in the entire Mario canon. Historically, Goombas as a race used to be allied with the Mushroom Kingdom, but they turned traitorous and joined Bowser's army. Goombas tend to walk aimlessly in a straight line while turning when they hit walls. However, they will pursue the player if they are near. The new movie gives them a redesign with a more stylized appearance, having brown-colored eyes. The flattening of the Goomba when defeated after a jump is an iconic scene from video game history.
Let's end this.
Koopa Troopas. Koopa Troopas are anthropomorphic turtle-like creatures that have removable shells and come in a variety of colors, with red and green being the most common. They are foot soldiers under the direct leadership of Bowser. If jumped on, they recede into their shells and can be kicked to attack other enemies. If the player gets hit by a shell, there is significant damage. However, not all Koopas work for Bowser, and some can even act as allies to Mario in his journey. Koopas are iconic enemies and even appear as playable characters in some games. After Goombas, Koopas tend to be the most common enemies. In the new movie, Koopas are slimmer and have teeth, wearing socks and helmets. They are shown as distinct characters in Bowser's army, wielding various weapons like spears and hammers. In the game and movie, some Koopas have wings, can fly, and are called Koopa paratroopers. Bullet Bills. Bullet Bills are bullet-like projectiles with arms. They fly in a straight line, being able to pass through walls. They can be neutralized if Mario or Luigi or whomever character jumps on them, although some games make them a bit more resilient. Bullet Bills are among the many obstacles that Mario has to keep an eye out for. In some of the Mario games, Bullet Bills are considered sentient. In the original live-action movie of 1993, Bullet Bills appeared as fuel cartridges. As of now, in the games, they appear with both arms and a visible mouth, in addition to a smile in some games. They have been regularly portrayed as items whose speed can be taken advantage of by riding on them.
Come on, Mario! Our big adventure begins now!
Cheeps. Cheeps are pufferfish that appear in underwater levels. They are mostly found in the water in various Mario games, but they can jump out of the water in some games as well. They come in a variety of colors, but are mostly red. Due to the limitations of the original NES, only 3 Cheeps are allowed on screen. They can be defeated with a fireball, or if Mario, or whichever main character, is invincible. Cheeps were seen prominently in the trailer of the new movie. Cheeps can be considered the water equivalent of Goombas. Buzzy Beetles. Buzzy Beetles, also known as Buzzies, are Koopa-like turtle enemies with dark blue shells. They are generally found in subterranean or underground levels, as well as tunnels, sewers, mines, ruins, and more. They hide in their shells if jumped on, similar to Koopas, and can be utilized to kill other enemies. Their outer shell can resist fireballs, walls. Buzzies are also able to climb up walls and ceilings, so the main difference between Koopas and Buzzies is the latter's invulnerability to Mario's fireballs. In the new movie, at least 2 Buzzy beetles can be seen stacked on top of each other as a part of Bowser's army.
I fear nothing.
You're coming with us. We're best friends.
But are we?
Piranha plants. Piranha plants are large carnivorous beasts partially based on Venus flytraps. They will eat anything that approaches them. Originally, they were found exclusively in pipes. They are portrayed as sentient and are even capable of speech in later games. Their first appearance was in World 1-2 of Super Mario Bros. They can be neutralized by shooting them with a fireball or by coming into contact with them after being empowered by a star. If the player kicks a shell, it will go through the piranha plants. In the original Super Mario Bros. Game, piranha plants were intended to appear in every vertical pipe, but a glitch leaves many pipes barren. Shy Guys. Shy Guys are quite common in the Mario and Yoshi universe and are easily recognizable because they wear masks due to their shyness. They're not hard to defeat and can be disposed of by picking them up and throwing them or having an object thrown at them. There are different colors of Shy Guys with specific quirks. For example, red Shy Guys will walk off ledges while the pink ones will not, similar to how green and red Koopas behave. In some games, Shy Guys work for King Koopa. Shy Guys are known to carry a wide variety of weapons and are one of the staple minions of Bowser. Swoops. Swoops are bats that have squinting eyes and round noses, appearing in a variety of colors. They hang from the ceilings of caves upside down, waiting for the player, and will fall and fly towards them when Mario or Luigi, or whichever playable character, is close by. They are not difficult to kill and can be disposed of in a single jump, a fireball, or by being hit by a star. Swoops are a common enemy in the franchise now, and they first appeared in Super Mario World. Swoops also appear as a constant annoyance in Mario Kart, traveling in the opposite direction of the drivers trying to slow them down. In the new movie, Swoops can be seen as a part of Bowser's army. Hammer Bros. Hammer Bros are Koopas that walk upright and throw, yeah, you guessed it, hammers at the player. They have bigger shells than Koopas and wear helmets as well. They are elite members of Bowser's army and a constant nuisance to the players. Hammer Bros jump quite well and tend to hop frequently. They also tend to throw their hammers at different angles. In most older Mario games, Hammer Bros are silent, but they are given intelligible voices with a Brooklyn accent in Mario comics and cartoons. In newer Mario games, they grunt, yell, and say, "Let's go." There are many ways to counter the Hammer Bros, like shooting fireballs at them or breaking bricks directly underneath them. Players can jump on their heads as well, or even try to simply run past them while they're jumping. Bob-ombs. Bob-ombs are living and moving mechanical bombs that have eyes, feet, and even a wind-up key on their backs. They are quite common in the Mario games, although their appearance, intelligence, and relationship with Mario change with every game. Bob-ombs are usually bluish-black in look. When they're about to explode, Bob-ombs flash red and sometimes make beeping sounds. Bob-ombs can be picked up, carried, and thrown, although they can explode well held. Bob-ombs are an important item in the Mario Kart series, where they can be thrown at nearby drivers. In the new movie, Bob-ombs can be seen in their classic appearance: black body, yellow feet, blue fuse, and a wind-up key behind. Bittybuds. Bittybuds are multicolored ladybugs that appear in a variety of colors. They walk along the ground on a particular path like Goombas, but they don't chase the player when they come into their line of sight. Bittybuds make alternating high and low-pitched sounds, typically to the rhythm of the song that is playing in the background of the level. Bittybuds have a subspecies called Para-Bittybuds, which have wings and can fly. In the new movie, 3 Bittybuds can be seen in the teaser poster. They can also be seen when Mario first meets Toad. Bramballs. Bramballs are creatures that have ball-shaped heads and long, spiny legs, as well as suction cup feet. They have a frown on their face and will flip to the beat of the level's music, allowing the player to hide beneath them, waiting for the right moment to move along. They have a resemblance to Pokies, which are cactus-like creatures in the game. If the player chooses to hit a Bramble's head from below, it will release coins. The Penguin King and his penguins. The Penguin King is a blue penguin who wears a golden crown and a furry black robe. He is of good moral and is shown to be a good leader. He is a prominent character in the new movie and is shown trying to stop Bowser and his army. However, he is unsuccessful and is easily overpowered by Bowser and Kamek. The Penguin King and his army can be later seen trapped in cages in Bowser's castle. Penguins are a staple character in the Super Mario Galaxy games, where they are also seen in uncharacteristically tropical areas. They are good swimmers, and can be generally seen in cold climates. Most of them don't hurt Mario, but can act as obstacles. Friendly penguins have the ability to speak with Mario and ask for his help or offer a service. There are baby penguins in the game as well. Dry bones. Dry bones are skeletal versions of Koopas and are mainly found in towers, castles, and deserts. When attacked, they often collapse but can soon revive themselves. However, there are ways in which they can be permanently defeated, like touching them in an invincible state. They are included in the Mario games both as enemies and playable characters on occasion. Dry bones are generally immune to lava and fire, although there are problems when their head is submerged in lava. Dry bones do not speak, but have clustered bone grunts and yells. In the new movie, they have visible neck bones, and their eye sockets are more expressive, with their pupils turning red when angered. Fire Bros. Fire Bros are a variety of Hammer Bros who are not that common in the game, but have occasional appearances, the first of which was in Super Mario Bros. 3. Instead of throwing hammers, they have the ability to hurl fireballs. In some games, they spit fireballs out of their mouths. They can jump very high and have less speed and worse pitching skills than their Hammer Bros counterparts. Fire Bros have great fielding and batting abilities, and they can be seen in the new movie as part of Bowser's army. Sledge Bros. Sledge Bros are fat versions of Hammer Bros who, in addition to throwing hammers, can create small earthquakes. They replace Hammer Bros in the giant land levels and first appear in World 4-3. There are many ways to defeat the Sledge Bros, by jumping on them or by using fireballs. They are fairly tough and can pose as good enemies. They retain the ability to jump, but jump much lower than their Hammer Bros relatives. Sledge Bros can be seen as a part of Bowser's army in the new movie.
My army! Koopas! Goombas! Whatever those things are!
Spiny. Spinies are small, spine-shaped Koopas who walk on 4 legs and have a menacing look. They can roll up into balls known as spiny eggs. Jumping on them causes the player to take damage. Spinies are often thrown by Cloud Koopas called Lakidus. Spinies can also be seen significantly in the Legend of Zelda series. In the new Super Mario Bros. Movie, they can be seen as part of Bowser's army. Banzai Bills. Banzai Bills are a large variety of bullet bill that travels quickly towards the player in a straight line. They are immune to fireballs and break out quickly when they're frozen with ice balls. When compared to their bullet bill counterparts, they lack arms and have shark-like mouths. Banzai Bills are usually fired off-screen. In the new movie, they are referred to as Bomber Bills and chase Mario in his raccoon form. Mario cleverly causes the Bomber Bills to explode inside the warp zone, causing a massive interdimensional collapse.
I finally found it! Now who's gonna stop me?
Bowser. Finally, we come to Bowser. Bowser is the main antagonist of the series and is Mario's arch nemesis. He's the king of the Koopas, and his ultimate goal is to kidnap Princess Peach, and in the new movie, marry her, as well as capture and conquer the Mushroom Kingdom. Bowser has a monstrous appearance, with dragon-like elements and the ability to breathe fire. Bowser is an iconic villain, and one of the most recognizable video game antagonists of all time. In the games, Bowser has been portrayed as persistent, commanding, and threatening. However, he is also a loving father figure to Bowser Jr. Bowser has been modified and enriched in lore and personality for 40 years since the release of the original game. Although he is a respected leader, his short temper and brashness are weaknesses that the player can exploit. In the new movie, Bowser is excellently played by Jack Black, who adds a musical element to the character. Bowser successfully captures the superstar from the Penguin Kingdom and plans to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom unless Princess Peach agrees to marry him. Jack Black's portrayal of the King of Koopas has been critically acclaimed and has added richly to the 40-year personality of Bowser.
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's...
Marvelous conclusion. Our view over here at Marvelous Videos is that the new Super Mario Bros. Movie does a good and faithful job of representing its various monsters in the movie. Characters have been developed and portrayed well from the canon, thanks to the involvement of the legendary creator of Mario, Shigeru Miyamoto. The animation is top-notch, and viewers will generally enjoy the visual elements of the film. The success of the movie opens up new avenues and possibilities for video game movies in the future. Exciting times are surely coming, but for now, let's all enjoy the fruits of the success of this movie. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, be safe out there, and have a marvelous day.